record too. Okay, so a couple key points up here. One being that in order to add radicals like this, you have to have the same number inside the square root. So square root of 5 plus 2 square roots of 5 would be 3 square root of 5. So that's a key point. The other stuff, we'll just get to it as we get to it. So number 1, simplifying number 1, we have 4 square root of 2 plus 5 square root of 2. Since these are both the same square root, we can just say 4 plus 5 is 9 and get 9 square root of 2. See? Easy. Okay. Then number 2 over here. Now we have cubed root of x and cubed root of x. Same radical right here, so we can do 5 minus 1 is 4 and get 4 cubed root of x, and this is our simplified answer. So far, so good. Okay. Then number 3, this one is the 4th root of 7 and the 3rd root of 7. You can't combine these, so therefore the simplified answer is just literally as is. You can't do anything with this. You're done. Okay, next. We're not quite yet, people are still writing. So for number 4, in order to add or subtract these, we need to have the same square root here. So we're actually going to simplify these, and then hopefully at that point we'll have the same number in the square root and we can add or subtract things together. So for each one of these, we're going to simplify it just by breaking it into pieces. 18 would be 9 and 2, which would then be 3 and 3. So here we have a pair of 3, so we can take that out. And then we're going to multiply it. Actually, let me color code a little bit because that'll make it better. Okay, so we're taking these 3 and multiplying by the 6. 3 times 6 is 18. And then we're left with just this square root of 2. Get some extra colors. Okay. Okay, and then for 4 square root of 8, I'm going to break up the 8 into 4 and 2, which is 2 and 2. Okay, then we got a pair of 2's here, and that's going to be multiplied by the 4. So 2 times 4 is 8, and then we're left with just this 2, so we get square root of 2. And then for the next one, 72, again, breaking that up. Okay, for this we got a pair of 3's, a pair of 2's, and then this 2 just left over. So negative 3 or minus 3 times 3 times 2. 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18. So it's going to be minus 18 with just a 2 left over, square root of 2. I messed something up, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Correct. Yes, 18 square root of 2 and minus 18 square root of 2 is going to cancel, and the answer is 8 square root of 2. Okay, number 5, repeating that same process, we're going to simplify all these and see if we can put them together. So, it's going to get a little messy, but yeah, okay. 50, just going to do 10 and 5. So here I'm going to take the 5 out, get 5 square root of 2, putting it down here so I have room. Then for the 8, take a 2 out, and we're left with 2 square root of 2. Then for square root of 32, pair of twos, pair of twos. So 2 times 2 is 4, so minus 4 square root of 2. And then the last term, 5 square root of 3, can't be simplified at all. And then the last step is to combine all these square root of 2's. So 7 minus 4, so we get 3 square root of 2 plus 5 square root of 3.
Oh, I messed it up.
That's okay. It's cool. We're going to skip number 6 just so we don't overwork our brains. Okay. Next. Okay, so number 7, and now we're going to FOIL these. FOIL means first, outside, inside, last. So FOILing first, 3 times 2 is 6. Outside, 3 times 4 square root of 5 would be 12 square root of 5. Then inside would be these two multiplied, 4 square root of 5. And then last, so we're going to do 2 square root of 5 times 4 square root of 5. So last, 2 square root of 5 times 4 square root of 5. I kind of wrote it off to the side because this is going to be 2 times 4 is 8, and square root of 5 times square root of 5 would be square root of 25, or just 5, honestly. Okay, square root of 5 times square root of 5 is just 5. So the last term is 40.
Wait, how'd you figure that out?
It's okay, yeah, take your time to figure it out. Okay, then 6 plus 40, 46. 12 plus 4, 16, square root of 5, and we're done. Okay. So same thing, FOIL. 2 times 1 is 2. Outside, so 2 times this would be negative 10 square root of 18. Then inside, 4 square root of 8 times 1. And the last, 4 square root of 8 times negative 5 square root of 18. I'm going to simplify this, so I'm just keeping it separate. Okay, now that we have it all written out, we're going to simplify these to see what it can simplify to. So 18, got 9 and 2, 3 and 3. So I got 2 plus negative 30 square root of 2.
Would just be 2 minus. 2 like 2 minus 30.
Yeah, you could write it that way if you want. Then 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay, plus 8 square root of 2. Okay, I got a bunch of pairs here. Let's see. 2 times 2 times 3. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 20. 240 minus 240. With nothing left in the house. And then Negative 240 plus 2 would be negative 238. This plus 8 minus 22 square root of 2. We're done. Okay. Next page. Rationalize, oh wait, up here. Multiplying using the conjugates. So here they have square root of 5 minus square root of 2, and then square root of 5 plus square root of 2. When you have this, things actually cancel, like by a lot. So we're going to FOIL, which is cool. So first times first, square root of 5 times square root of 5 is just positive 5, like whole number 5. Outside, square root of 5 times square root of 2 would be square root of 10. Inside, negative square root of 10. And then negative square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just negative 2. So square root of 10 minus square root of 10 cancels, 5 minus 2. So this whole thing just equals 3. Okay, and we'll repeat with number 11. Foiling first, 2 times 2 is 4. Outside would be negative 2 square root of 3. Inside, 2 square root of 3. And then last, minus 3. These cancel. 4 minus 3 is 1. So these are called conjugates because they make things cancel. Okay, then the next set of questions we're actually going to use the conjugate to rationalize the denominator. We can't have a radical as a denominator here, so what we're going to do is just multiply by 4 minus square root of 15, and then that'll get rid of the radical. But whatever you do on the bottom, you also have to do on the top. 4 minus square root of 15. Okay, so we're multiplying this by this. So here we're going to distribute the 6 to get that. And then we're going to FOIL this out, which, as we saw in the last example, things are going to cancel. 4 times 4 is 16. Let me just get 1. So the answer is 24 minus 6 square root of 15. Yes.
Can you go back to number 11?
Sure.
Yeah, and get that.
Okay. Hold on, I want to pause. Okay. So 13, same idea. We need to get the radical out from the denominator. So we're going to multiply by the conjugate, which would be 1 plus square root of 5. So we're going to FOIL both of these. I'll start with the bottom. 1 times 1 is 1. Outside, inside, last. And then foiling the top, 3 times 1 is 3. Outside, 3 square root of 5. Inside, square root of 5. And the last one is just 5. Simplifying this, 4 square root of 5 plus 8 over negative 4. What's that? Is it supposed to be? What do you mean?
Yeah, so that would make it.
Did I mess something up or no? Yeah, I did the opposite sign so that way the radicals would cancel. And then once we get here, we can actually simplify it with the negative 4. You would divide both terms by negative 4. So this become negative 1. So negative square root of 5 minus 2. Okay, and we're gonna stop there today. Your homework is on this. It'll only be 5 questions. Take your time and ask questions. If you finish your homework, then move on to Khan Academy. If you have 8 Khan Academy done and your homework done, you can ask to get your phone and just